Next question is very interesting one. So one thing we need to appreciate the fellow whoever said these type of questions. Answering these questions are simple. Anyone can answer. But framing these type of questions are not so simple. So here the stress shown in the figure has four members of length L and of flexural rigidity EI. EI flexural rigidity also given. You might be wondering why the hell they have given. And one member of the length L and one member of length L root 2 and flexural rigidity 4 EI. That means the middle one, the corner one. The stress is loaded by a pair of forces magnitude P as shown in the figure. Okay, figure is there. Then we need to find out the smallest value of the P at which any of the stress member will buckle. Okay, so when will it buckle? Okay, when it reaches that critical value. Okay, buckling load. So here we need to find out the applied force P at which any one of these how many members are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any one of these 5 members will buckle first. Okay, which one will buckle first? So here let me name it as A, B, C, D and then A, B, C, D. That is enough, right? So we need to find out how much forces are produced in each member, so that if you know how much forces are produced in each member, then what can you know from that? The member whichever is subjected to the more amount of force, okay, then that will be subjected to the more amount of stress. Why? Because here the cross section is the same for all the members. Whenever the stress is more, then the probability of failure is more for that. So what we need to find out here? Find the member in which the force produced is more here. Okay, the force produced is more here. So here first, if I take the junction B, at the junction B, okay, this is the one force. See, it is a tensile in nature, and here also this is the tensile in nature. This is the FBC, and then this is the FBA. What is this junction? This is the junction B, and here the P is acting like this, 45 degrees. P is 45 degrees. When it is 45 degrees, then what are its component? The component of P in the horizontal and vertical direction is, so this is the P cos 45 degrees, because this is the 45 degrees. And what is the vertical component? The vertical component is P sin 45 degree. Okay, then from this it is easy. What is the FA and FBC? FBA equal to P sin 45, that means P by root 2, that equal to FBC. Okay, FBA equal to FBC. And in the same way, here also what happened? Here also, if I take the junction D, because both are symmetry, then what happened here also? FAD equal to FDC. FAD equal to FDC here. Okay, everything is equal to P by root 2. So I know the force in the AB, BC, CD and AD. What's about the force in the AC? That I need to find out here. So how will you find out? For example, if I take the junction A here, okay, so this is the going up tensile force. How much? FAB. Okay, and this is the FAD. Okay, and see, when you are trying to pull this like this, then the middle corner is subjected to the compression. When it is subjected to the compression, then here the force direction will be like this. Otherwise, I cannot write like this. I cannot draw like this. This is the 45 degrees. Whenever it is a 45 degrees, so what is the value? Let's assume what is this? FAC. So here it is 45 degrees. So the vertical component is how much? This is the FAC cos 45 degrees, and here also this will become FAC sine 45 degree. Okay, then whenever you write the component, always I suggest you to remove this, otherwise you may get confused. Okay, then FAB equal to FAC cos 45, FAC equal to FAC into sine 45 equal to FAD, but FAD, FAB both are same, so I can write like a FAC sine 45 is how much, 1 by root 2 equal to P by root 2, then it will become FAC equal to how much, P here. Okay, so compare, if you compare all the forces, which force is highest? This force is highest. Wherever the force is highest, there the stress is produced is more here. So the stress produced is more in the AC here. Why? Because the area of cross section of each member is equal. Okay, so we need to consider, so AC is more likely to fail. Okay, so for the applied force, where it is failing? Okay, so where exactly it is failing, I can write here. Okay, so what is the, see, applied force is P, so P equal to buckling force. At which force? At I will keep on increase. Initially applied of P equal to 10, I will keep on increase, so at a certain time, it is a failing here. And here if I take the AC, okay, if I take the AC, then which case, there are 4 cases, right? We have 4 cases of these columns. Okay, AC is now, see, AC is see, this is the AC. The AC, I will take it as a column. This is the compressive force that is acting on the column. Okay, and the column is on the both side, it is a hinge joint or a revolute joint. So whenever you have the hinge joint or the revolute joint, then the equivalent length is equal to the length of this column. So length of this column is how much, L root 2, and then the modulus is rigidity modulus is 4 EI. Okay, then what is the formula? The amount of force applied to crush this or buckle this is how much, P minimum equal to, what is the formula? Pi square EI divided by capital L square. This is the formula. So here pi is common here, but instead of EI we have the 4 EI. 4 EI, instead of L we have the L root 2 square. Okay, then it will become the 2 pi square EI divided by L square. Okay, so here how many things we need to remember? First thing, you need to know that wherever the force is maximum, that will fail more, so we need to take that member. How will you find out that? First you find out here and then come to the next junction, and from that we found out the amount of force in that. You compare all the forces and whichever is maximum, you take that particular member. And here the key is all the members are connected with a revolute joint, so that whenever it is connected with a revolute joint, then what is the formula? P minimum equal to, this is the formula, and here you substitute these values, then finally you will get this value. Okay, so from this, what is the answer? Answer is C here. So it is a combination of stress and as well as the columns chapter.